Today's your day, buddy. We're going to do amp number, let's see, what was it? 1802, or no, 1803, 1804, and 1805. Which is a 2-pill, a 2x4, and this 16-pill that everybody's been dying to see. So here's your 2x4. We're going to start out with the 2x4, then we're going to do the 16, then we'll fold up and conclude with the 2-pill, brother. So now you got the new BBI transformers in this thing, and it is performing quite well. We got a 90 amp supply hooked up to this easily, and yeah. I got to put the tin on it and put the vinyl on it, but before I got that far, I thought I'd start shooting the videos for it. Now, Gerald, we went ahead and we attached your line section in the right way with actual fittings and 90 degrees and soldered the joints and 393 coax, which you're never going to be able to overheat or melt. Amphenol connectors going directly over here to the relay. And we've got this meter on here for when we go to test this, so I can show the reflect between this, and this. So let's make a run around a band. Right now we're currently at a 1000 watt position. We're also in the 1000 watt position. This one's in peak, this one's in average. We're going to use that 5K slug here in a few minutes. 5 watt slug in reverse back from the 10,000 watt dummy load. 5 watt slug between the 955 and of course this radio. Then we'll bring the conics into play to show our average power. So yeah, this is going to be neat. Two 2290s, driving 4 red dot 2879s. Alright, so the amp's off, and you got an on and your sideband delay as you asked for, but no bias. So it's just a sideband delay, so no delays or relays. This is a Class C amplifier. Same thing with this. Over here we got on, and we got operate. So on allows you to have fans on so you can cool the box off after you get done talking on it. Well, let's show us some drive from the 955. Like I said, that's a 1000 watt slug in peak at audio. So we're going to put out about 80 watts into this little 2x4. Let's see what happens. So the amp's on. Super quiet. Super quiet. So let's check this out. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. And over here we're showing about 225 watts average power, right? Let's use this to demonstrate our input tune. Hello, hello. That's with 80 watts in. Getting a half a watt of reflect out. Or half a watt of reflect back to the radio. Getting a little clustered. I got to build me a bigger workbench. All these big multiple box amp builds I'm doing lately. Okay, so we're going to reach over here. We're going to put this in standby. We're going to grab the microphone for the Connex. We're still at 1000 peak, 1000 average. Hello, audio. So we're going to put about 30 more watts worth of drive into it. The nice thing about the Connex is it actually shows us average power. Hello in the corner. Hello in the corner. So we're seeing almost 600 watts average out of this. So take that up to 2x. Now remember, the 1000 is now out there about, I don't know, between the 40 and the 60, right? It's a 2000 watt scale. Hello audio. So we're seeing just a little bit over about 1300 watts out of this box, which makes sense. We're seeing 500 to 600 average out of it. We're going to see 13 and change on the other end. Simple math, average, peak. Now that we've established the baseline for this is amp number 1803 or 1804. I got to look at the book. Let's start on the 2-pill first. Let's go ahead and plug this into that and see what we get for results. Okay, so now we've reset. And I've added some probes here so everybody can see what voltage. Those are the leads coming over to the 16-pill. And this is 16 2879s. And this has got the old style transformers in it. But it's still putting out some good ass watts. That's all I gotta say. And all 6 of the bird meters I'm using, or 5 of the bird meters I'm using, 3, 4, and 5, will prove that. Now the only thing I don't have is a bird meter yet for the Connex, but it's coming soon. I'll have that set next to this one up here. And we'll have labels on everything for everybody to be able to tell what goes to what. Okay, so 16 pills running on a 1.21 gigawatt power supply, which we all know floats around 14 volts under a load. And the 2x4 here runs off the 110 outlet over there on the wall. And let's see, what else do we change? Oh yeah, we jumped that up to a 5,000 watt slug. That's going to show us average power. This is peak power. It's a 1,000 watt slug in the 5x position, so now the 50 is 5,000, or otherwise full deflection. So 40 is 4,000 watts, right? Okay, same thing over here. 5 watt slug in reverse from the Bird 10,000 watt dummy load. And a 50 watt slug here. And we're going to see this go up to about 8 whole watts of input to reflect. And that's because the 2x4 is absolutely maxing out the saturation point of this box, and so there's going to be just a little bit of reflect. Now, that's with me driving everything to the hilt. If we don't drive everything to the hilt, this drops down about a watt or so. Just saying. A little bit of wattage ain't going to hurt nothing. And I know everybody's going to jump all over that. Guess what? You're wrong. Can't do it. It's a damn good match. Let's see. 1,200, 1,300 watts going in and 8 watts coming back. Let's see, what is that? 0.000 to 1? Yeah, 3 decimals places past 0. Yeah. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. So, let's get on with it. Okay, so we're back on the 955. Hello. We're actually keyed. Hello. Hello. It's less than a quarter watt of reflect, and that's going from the radio down through the coax, in through here, passing through this relay, across this section, through this line section, through this piece of coax. And remember, if everything's tuned right, this length of coax shouldn't make that huge of a difference. Okay, but we're using a 1.5-foot piece of coax here. Through here, through this relay, back through this line section. And by the way, Gerald, we did the same thing. We mounted up your line section properly. We used a piece of center conductor out of 217, which threads directly into a PL259, which hooks directly into the SO239, allows all the joints to be soldered, and maintains the integrity of the distance from the center conductor all the way through the line section, then back out through all these different impedance bumps down to the 10,000 watt dummy load. Quarter of a watt of reflect talking through the box. Otherwise, you're not going to see anything when you go to check this on your end, buddy. Okay, let's fire up. Turn on the 2x4. Hello, hello, hello. And we're going to see roughly the same meter reading results here. Hello, hello. About 1,300 coming out of the 1x4 or a 2x4. Average power. Hello. Same reading, about 200 watts. Let's turn this puppy on. Ready for this? Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Pretty simple. 4,300 watts. Hello. And 1,000 average with the 955. So let's go ahead. We'll hang this mic up in the rack. Oh, shoot. I skipped a whole step. Bad BBI, bad. Shut down the 2x4. This is what this meter's showing me for reflect, and from the striker into the 16 pin. Hello, hello. About a watt. Hello, hello. No focus. Hello. Same results here. Fire up 2x4. Hello. got down. Pedal got down. Pedal got down. This is actually falling back to about 6 watts. It's a perfect tune going into here. Perfect tune. And perfect tune going into here. It's a perfect output, perfect input, perfect output tune. All right. Let's see what we get out of it for average power. Remember, we're on 14 volts right now. All right, let's grab the mic for the Connex. Pro audio. Pro audio. Pro audio. Pro audio. 2100. Hold on a second. Okay. So let's see. We were seeing over here on the average meter 2100 times 2.25. 2,725 watts peak power is what I should be seeing. Pro audio. Pro audio. Pro audio. I guess this thing's a little stingy. What do you guys think? All right, brother. I'm going to put the tin on this. It's got black fans with blue LED backlighting. This is also going to have a black fan with blue LED backlighting on it. Get her all vinyled up. I'll send you a little color code to show you, or a little written instruction to show you how the remote works for this puppy. If you ever want to use it in a mobile application, even though you said you're going to be using it from your house. And I'm going to break the whole bench down, and we'll set up. And we'll test your two pill. And Shazam, baby, she's done. Let's take a minute and look at the beauty of the construction of this thing. All right, man. Reset for the next video, part 3. All right, man. We've reset, and here's your last box. Still got to do the vinyl on this one, but you're all done. This has been cleared, and it's all set up. It's on. Let's operate. Now, don't let the ultra blue LEDs totally freak you out, because we're going to put the tin on it and you'll barely even see them running. But we got you a simple 30 amp power supply in there and two 2879 transistors and one of the new output transformers. Let's just do a quick little test and we'll get this video wrapped up. That is a 100 watt slug in 5X, 1000 watt slug in average, 5 watt slug in reverse, 5 watt slug between the 955 and the amplifier for reflect. And then we'll come back, we'll hit it with the Connex, and we'll show you average power, max average power. So yeah, man. You're all done. Just a basic little 2-pill. On, operate. Off, variable drive. Put the tin on it, and we'll test it. Get both switches up. Like I said, I'm going to vinyl it up. We have the amp numbers and everything else on it. That's how bright that blue is. Just real subtle. Just enough to give it a little bit of accented love. Alright, let's put this in standby. About 80 watts, 90 watts. Here's talking through the box. Amp on. 140, 180 watts. About a quarter watt in reflectness with a variable all the way open with a 1-watt dig key. Alright. Let's pull our 955 out of here. Let's go over here and grab our little cable for our striker. Or Connex, I mean. Hang this mic up, turn this radio on, turn that one off. We're gonna grab our pot mic. Microphone smells like marijuana. It's straight out of the bag. Makes me think that the little filter they got in there is made of hemp or something. Anyhow, I want an RK56. Have to get me one of those. Alright, so we're gonna use the Connex. Put this in standby head audio. So a little bit more peak power, a whole lot more average. So let's see what happens. It's about 200 average watts. The math is right on the money once again. You're all done, brother. Like I said, I'm going to button them all up, and we'll get them sent down to you here in the next couple days. And I appreciate your patience, because you've been waiting for a long, long time for all of these boxes. Look, my name is BBI. And it's not that I can't do anything else. It's that I can't do anything else. I'm having the best time that I've ever had in my life, and it's all building amps and repairing stuff for you guys. Every one of these that go out of here that's a repair or a new build is another guy that's 10-8, he's enjoying the hobby, and that's what I live for. I appreciate the builds. I appreciate the fine gifts that I'm getting from everybody. I'm getting all kinds of crazy stuff as thank you gifts from my customers. And let me say to you, all of you that watch my videos, thank you. If you're new, subscribe, follow me. It's that simple. My name is BBI, and without a shadow of a doubt, I am the biggest mud duck in Idaho. Come check us out, www.bbiamps.com. Any questions, anything I can do to help you, anything I can do to fix, it doesn't matter. You put RF in one end, more RF comes out the other. I am your guy. More videos on YouTube and more equipment repaired than any other shop in the country. I see you, and I appreciate everybody's support.